Hello brothers and sisters of the interwebs, Steel Phoenix here, and sorry about not having a video up yesterday, but I was dealing with some things pertaining to the estate of my late grandparents. But, as promised, here's my Metro lore video on the Nosalises. Nosalises are the most common and also the most varied of the enemies in the Metro series, showing up in both games thus far and also showing up as the primary enemy in the Tower DLC of Metro Last Light. Their name, or more so their scientific or Latin name, alludes to what they are believed to be mutated from. Their scientific name translating to sensory miraculous mole. Nosalises and their most common variant are moderately large mammalian predators with hunched backs, relatively large claws, prominent snouts, and large mouths lined with needle-like teeth. But, as I said earlier, there are several variants of the Nosalises species, which vary from mere color and damage differences, such as the Dark Desales, which, as the name suggests, is a darker coated variant of the standard Desales, with more durability and a harder hitting attack. Then there's the Green Desales, which are merely sickly green variants of the standard Desales, with slightly more health. From here we delve into the more notably different variants, starting with the Winged Desales, which, as you can tell from the name, are variants that have somehow adapted wings that they can use to glide and fly. Aside from that, they also have more bulbous pronounced noses, as well as being the females of the species according to the sound files and the Developer Room DLC. They are also more agile, albeit considerably less durable than their other counterparts in combat, as well as having unique sonic attack that leads to dizziness and can even stun opponents for a short while. Continuing the line of female variants of the species, we'll move on to the Nosalises Rhino. It is unknown how a winged Nosalises evolves into a rhino, if they do at all. Given their vastly different body structures and the fact that they are polar opposites in terms of agility and durability, the rhino appears to act as a broodmother and or an alpha female. The rhino is easily the largest variant of the Nosalises seen thus far, and the rhino gets its name from its primary method of attack, that being a charge toward the enemy in a relatively straight line, as well as the tough skin and armor. There's only been one rhino encountered thus far, and it is unknown if this is the only one of the species, or if they are also in other nests scattered around the wastelands and the metro system. Continuing on the theme of armored Nosalises, we move on to the plated Nosalises, the most powerful and rarest of the quote-unquote standard Nosalises variants. They are only found around D6, and unlike the Rhino, they are still quite agile despite their armor plating. This makes them not only a danger due to their height and durability, but also due to their agility. Fortunately, their eyes are weak to light, having adapted to the darkness of the D6 region. Thus, they can easily be blinded and stunned by a direct shine from a flashlight. They're the rarest of the standard variants because there are only two that you actually encounter, and both can actually be completely avoided. The final variant of the Nosalises that we encounter in the games thus far is the albino Nosalises. As the name suggests, they are a pale white, and they also oddly have bioluminescent eyes and a larger jaw span than the average Nosalises. This variant is most notable for being what killed Boris on the journey to D6. And that wraps up the strange family tree of the Nosalises, arguably the most varied creature in adaptations for this post-apocalyptic world. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it, and I hope you learned something that you may not have known until now about these strange creatures. Thank you all so much for watching. Like if you liked, subscribe to become part of the Phoenix Brotherhood, and as usual, thank you, have a nice day, and this is Steel Phoenix, signing off. Bye!